and peace. Be diligent that you may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. Yeah, so you want to be blameless, man, without spot. And then you want to be clean, man. So you want to do everything right to the best of your ability, and safe and cautious, being circumspect, vigilant, abstaining from all evil, casting away all strange apparel. You know? But I know, man, it's difficult. It can be difficult from staying away from the world, and you know, it wasn't easy for me. I ain't perfect as far as like, you know, there's certain things that I still struggle with, but there's things that I do not struggle with that other people may struggle with. But you gotta cut it out, man. You know, it's all about growing and becoming wise, using discretion, judgment, not always just staying simple or justifying yourself all the time, man. Justifying your actions. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse. I'll start at verse 13. It says, "Till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yahushua Mashiach, that we henceforth be no more children." Be not children no more, man. Tossed to and fro. What do children do? They want to play. As soon as they get done eating, what do they want to first? What's the first thing they want to do after they eat? Some of them don't even want to eat their whole meal. They want to just go straight to playing, man. And when you eat, it's a serious time. You're supposed to. Eating is not just to indulge in food. It's to get your health is wealth. So how do you get your health? How do you get your health, in tune and on point by putting in proper food within you, man. Nutrients, fuel. It's an important time. You have to consume the things that are needful for you. But what's the first thing that the kids want to do? They want to go to go and fucking play, man. They're not thankful. None of that. It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And that's what's happening with a lot of people, man. They're being tossed to and fro and carried about every wind of doctrine. It's always changing, constantly changing the doctrine or their belief. They're never solid. They're never solid in what they believe in, man. Yahushua is the cornerstone. He's the foundation. He don't change. It's always the same. It says, but speak the truth in love and grow up. But speak the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Yahushua Mashiach, for whom the whole body fitly joined together and compact with that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working and the measure of every part, maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. This I say therefore and testify in the Lord, that you henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of the Most High through the ignorance that is in them because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work on all uncleanness with greediness. But ye have not so learned Yahushua Mashiach. Right? This is 2 Timothy 3 and 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be made manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. See? And that's exactly what's going on, man. So going back over here to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 20. But ye have not so learned Yahushua HaMashiach. They don't know who Yahushua HaMashiach is, man. They're stuck on that thug mentality, that guerrilla Hebrew mentality. You know? If so be ye that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that you put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore put away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. That's plain, man. But I guess Jay just don't want to do that. They don't want to grow. They don't want to mature. Okay? They don't want to, bring forth that fruit. This is Jeremiah chapter 23:1. Woe unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh. Therefore thus saith the Lord power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. You have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahweh. And that's what the Lord is against. Some of these pastors out here, man, that the ones that are in the know, and the ones that are in these churches and stuff like that. But there's some people that are in the know that are they're being mischievous, they're being wicked. This is Jeremiah 23:9. My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. I am like a drunken man and like a man who wine hath overcome because of the Lord Yahweh and because of the words of his holiness. For the land is full of adulterers, for because of swearing the land mourneth. The pleasant places of the wilderness are dried up, and their course is evil, and their force is not right. Their force is not right, and their course is evil. That's what we saw. You can't deny it. You can't justify it. It's not right, man. It's not right. For both prophet and priest are profane. For both prophet and priest are profane. Yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, saith Yahweh. Wherefore their way shall be unto them as a slippery waste in the darkness. They shall be driven on and fall therein. For I will bring evil upon them, even the year of their visitation, saith Yahweh. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal and caused my people Israel to err. Yeah, causing other people to err, man. I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery. They walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. You ain't leaving the world. You ain't doing nothing. You just being the same guy, just with the truth. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as of Gomorrah. So it sounds like destruction. Therefore thus saith Yahweh of hosts concerning the prophets, behold, I will feed them with wormwood and make them drink the water of God. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all the land. And that's exactly what we saw, profaneness, because the Lord tells us that he's going to give us the ability between what is profane and not profane. You have the ability discern between good and evil. That's basically what it is, man. So, hey, man, it's just a warning. You know, whatever. Take it, don't take it. I already know you're not. But, you know, we all have to change, man. It's more than just preaching. There's a whole other aspect of fulfillment that you have to do to be a man of the Lord. You have to change, man. Your mentality has to change. You have to separate yourself from the world. You have to cut off the flesh. You know? You can't be in the world no more like that, like you were before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and end it with that. Man, I hope it was edifying. You know? It just that's been on my mind when I saw that, because it just I couldn't get away with something like that here in my city. People will be talking shit to me about me, and oh yeah, I saw so and so, he was over here at this bar and da da da, and you know, I don't got time for all that shit. I don't want to hear all that shit. It's not because whether I can do it or not. It's about, you know, that's just the reality of it. That's what's gonna happen. It's not right, man. It's not in the time. That's not in the time that we're in to be doing that shit. All right. Because the people in the world, they even know what goes on in those bars and those clubs. They know what goes on in there. They know it's not good. People smoking coke or snorting coke. You know, people lighting up blunts in there. You know, females being hoes. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit goes on in there. So, dude can be at the house. This chick leaves the house, comes out to the bars, meets up with the guy just to fuck around with them. But the dude at home thinks she's supposed to be with her friend at dinner. She comes over here just to meet somebody real quick, just to get hit up. There's nothing good in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're tired of being in this world, in this kingdom, you're not gonna want to be in those places, those types of environments. Shit, I haven't gone to a fucking quinceañera in I don't know how long, even though I know I can go to a quinceañera. But it's been years I've been to one of those. Years since I've been in the truth. I think probably once I've gone. Yeah, once. And, you know, that's just the severity that I have on me, that I don't need to be at those places. So with that, I hope it was edifying. Shalom, man.